What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for a speed bump. 2. Warning for roadworks. 3. Warning for a self-verge. 4. Begin of a tunnel. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Turning left mandatory. 2. Turning right mandatory. 3. Passing left mandatory. 4. Road with one-way traffic. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for accidents. 2. Vehicles with dangerous goods prohibited. 3. Vehicles with explosive materials prohibited. 4. Cars prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for a road with two-way traffic. 2. Warning for a road with one-way traffic. 3. Warning for a road narrowing on the left. 4. Dead-end street. What does this symbol mean? 1. Rear fog lights. 2. Dip beam. 3. Side lights. 4. Turn signals. What does this symbol mean? 1. Defrost front window. 2. Engine temperature. 3. Windshield washer fluid. 4. Defrost rear window. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Entry prohibited. 2. Begin of a motorway. 3. Warning for a tram. 4. Warning for a railroad crossing without barriers. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Driving straight ahead mandatory. 2. Mandatory right. 3. Mandatory left. 4. Driving straight ahead prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Mandatory path for pedestrians. 2. Warning for elderly. 3. Entry prohibited. 4. Pedestrians prohibited. When do you consume the least fuel? 1. Doesn't matter. 2. At a low RPM. 3. At a high RPM. What happens to the RPM of the engine when you shift a gear down? 1. RPM decreases. 2. RPM increases. 3. RPM remains the same. What does this symbol mean? 1. ABS. 2. Engine oil. 3. Diesel particulate filter. 4. Airbag. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for a movable bridge. 2. Vehicles wider than indicated prohibited. 3. Vehicles higher than indicated prohibited. 4. Vehicles longer than indicated prohibited. What does this symbol mean? 1. Front fog lights. 2. Turn signals. 3. Dip beam. 4. Side lights. What happens to the RPM of the engine when you shift a gear higher? 1. RPM increases. 2. RPM remains the same. 3. RPM decreases. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Parking prohibited. 2. Begin of a tunnel. 3. Warning for heavy crosswind. 4. Warning for a railroad crossing with one railway. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Dead-end street. 2. Warning for a railroad crossing with barriers. 3. End of the motorway. 4. Driving straight ahead mandatory. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Cyclists prohibited. 2. Warning for loose chippings on the road surface. 3. Warning for falling rocks. 4. Warning for a slippery road surface. Which foot do you use to operate the clutch pedal in a vehicle with manual gears? 1. Left foot. 2. Right foot. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for a movable bridge. 2. Begin of a tunnel. 3. Trucks and buses prohibited. 4. Warning for a steep ascent. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Passing right mandatory. 2. Turning left mandatory. 3. Warning for a curve to the left. 4. Turning right mandatory. Which foot do you use to operate the brake pedal in a car with automatic gears? 1. Right foot. 2. Left foot. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Trucks wider than indicated prohibited. 2. Parking prohibited for trucks. 3. Trucks heavier than indicated prohibited. 4. Trucks higher than indicated prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Parking prohibited. 2. Pedestrians prohibited. 3. Parking only allowed if you pay. 4. Parking only allowed on the sidewalk. What does this symbol mean? 1. Battery. 2. Dip beam. 3. Airbag. 4. Cruise control. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Driving straight ahead mandatory. 2. Mandatory left. 3. Entry prohibited. 4. Mandatory right. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Turning left prohibited. 2. Turning left mandatory. 3. Warning for a curve to the right. 4. Turning right prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Trucks and buses prohibited. 2. Warning for a limited width. 3. Warning for a limited weight. 4. Warning for a limited height. At what RPM can your best shift with a diesel car? 1. 4,000 RPMs. 2. 3,000 RPM. 3. 1,000 RPMs. 4. 2000 RPMs. What does this symbol mean? 1. Dip beam. 2. Side lights. 3. High beam. 4. Turn signals. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for a road narrowing on the left. 2. Mandatory path for cyclists. 3. Warning for a road narrowing on the right. 4. Warning for a road with one-way traffic. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for railroad crossing. 2. Warning for a dirt road. 3. Mandatory lane for tractors. 4. Warning for tractors. What does this symbol mean? 1. Handbrake. 2. Fasten seatbelt. 3. Windshield washer fluid. 4. Steering problem. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Cars, trucks and buses prohibited. 2. End of the speed limit. 3. Begin of a residential area. 4. Begin of a zone with speed limit. What do we call the right pedal on a vehicle with manual gears? 1. Clutch pedal. 2. Brake pedal. 3. Handbrake. 4. Gas pedal. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Begin of an advisory speed limit. 2. Begin of a zone with speed limit. 3. Begin of a built-up area. 4. Begin of a speed limit. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Equestrians prohibited. 2. Mandatory path for equestrians. 3. Warning for horses. 4. Warning for equestrians. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Dead-end street. 2. Warning for a dirt road. 3. Prohibited access for animals. 4. Warning for frogs on the road. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Aircrafts prohibited. 2. Warning for low-flying aircrafts. 3. Warning for heavy crosswind. 4. Motor vehicles prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Cars prohibited. 2. Begin of a residential area. 3. Pedestrians prohibited. 4. Begin of an expressway. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Begin of an advisory speed limit. 2. Begin of a minimum speed. 3. Vehicles heavier than indicated prohibited. 4. Warning for a limited weight. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. End of the residential area. 2. Begin of a speed limit. 3. End of the zone with speed limit. 4. Begin of a zone with speed limit. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. End of the expressway. 2. Motorcycles and cars prohibited. 3. Mopeds and cars prohibited. 4. Mandatory lane for motorcycles and cars. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Warning for children. 2. Begin of a built-up area. 3. End of the residential area. 4. End of the built-up area. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Stop and give way to cyclists. 2. Stop and give way to all drivers. 3. Parking and stopping prohibited. 4. Warning for a railroad crossing without barriers. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Parking and stopping prohibited. 2. Warning for an uncontrolled crossroad. 3. Parking prohibited. 4. Pedestrians and cyclists prohibited. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. End of the priority road. 2. Turning right prohibited. 3. Warning for side road on the right. 4. Warning for an uncontrolled crossroad. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Overtaking prohibited. 2. Begin of a motorway. 3. Begin of a new lane. 4. Warning for two-way traffic. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Overtaking prohibited. 2. Warning for a tunnel. 3. Warning for a limited height. 4. End of the tunnel. What does this traffic sign mean? 1. Crossing for cyclists. 2. Warning for cyclists. 3. Begin of zone for cyclists. 4. Mandatory path for cyclists.